Yo, what's good, everyone? How we all doing? How are we all doing, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? What's good? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to everyone, one and all. How we all doing? Well, how we all doing? Yo, what's good? Hopefully the sound is all good. Let me just check that. Yeah, it seems okay. How we all doing, yo? What's good? What's good? I'm just gonna wait for some people to roll in. Hopefully we're all having a good day. How we doing, yo? What's good? Damn, there's a lot of people in chat. Holy shoot. I did not expect to have this many people in chat. God damn. Hey, everyone. First of all, I think while we have all the people here, it's only fair that we talk about the charity stream, right? This Saturday, I better see y'all here for the Walton Falls charity stream. I better see y'all there. So yeah, the 21st in like 6 days? 6 days, yeah. 6 days for the Walton Falls charity stream to go down. Very excited for people to see it. It's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, we have a lot of things to discuss, don't we? We have some really interesting stuff to go down. I mean, when it comes to just the new photos in general that have gone live, when it comes to the Walton Falls. I mean, the main one is obviously the one you've seen in the thumbnail. I mean, let's be real. I remember we were doing basically just watching Lacrimosa, and that's where this face originates, by the way. I will get it up on stream right now. But basically, in Lacrimosa, there's a lot of things going on in the Walton Falls Lacrimosa. So, in reality to videos and stuff like that, in regards to like faces that come up in this episode, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of different sort of faces you see in this episode, but there was one I always was really confused about, and that was this one. If I just switch screens real quick, I think I might be on the wrong screen. I am, of course, I am. When am I not? Here we are. As you can see, we have this scene in Lacrimosa, and then this face pops up. This face right here, and you mean it was always very confusing to me because you can't necessarily make it out, even if I make it full screen. You can't necessarily make out that face whatsoever, can you? I mean, I personally don't think so. I mean, even if I go frame by frame going back to that photo, you could not tell me who that is straight off the bat, right? So, the interesting thing is the new thing that's gone down. And the new image that has been released confirms this face is Bond. This face is confirmed to be Bond. And see, the thing is, I know people in chat are saying, "Oh, it's Bond." When Lacrimosa first came out, no one said Bond. Everyone was like saying, "Oh, is it Bond? Maybe, maybe, possibly." No one was 100% certain it was Bond until, you know, it was revealed that it actually, is Bond because a full HD image was revealed, and it's very interesting. Um, because this is officially the first look at Bond. As you can see, this is our first look at HD Bond, how Bond actually looks, and I mean, dude, in general, the way this dude looks is creepy as hell, in my opinion. I think the way Bond looks right now is absolutely terrifying. Um, and for me, when it comes to this image, it actually reveals a lot. I mean, first of all, it's really weird to see Bond in kind of a HD form anyway. But the fact that we have this kind of like scar across his eye, I'm pretty sure we could see um that in like in the Wonderland scene. First of all, I'm pretty sure we could see that in the Wonderland scene. But if you're wondering where this is, Ava, who's the voice actor of Bond, revealed this, so it is official. Apparently, from what I've been told, it's official. I got a screenshot of Ava sending this into the Walton Falls Discord, so it is pretty much confirmed. This is Bond that shows up in Lacrimosa. It is very, very cool. I mean, it's a really cool image. It's a really creepy image in consideration he has human teeth still. I think it's really interesting though. I'd love to hear what you guys think of it. Personally, I'd be really interested to see what like your theories are because I mean we do know that Bond does show up in the Susan scene. I mean, like we all know that because of the fact that we see him behind the locker. So we know he's there. But the fact that it's like this is how he actually looks is crazy to me. I mean, he looks so creepy. Another thing I'd be really interested to see if like is this his like physical form? Is this how like can you actually like I don't know how to put it. Like can he actually physically do anything, if that makes any sense? Or is it just like a spirit kind of like floating around like he does in Wonderland, that sort of thing? I mean, for me that would be a really interesting theory is like is he a physical being or is he just like a spiritual being? That would be something I'd be really interested to see. I'm sure that will get answered. I mean, for me, I feel like it's more a spiritual being, but what makes this so interesting is that Bond the animatronic is moving while Bond spiritually is there, present. And if you're wondering what I mean by that, is that when this face pops up, Bond is putting Susan into Banny. As in, Bond the spirit is watching this. So, my question is there a dual spirit thing? Or can Bond like move the animatronic of Bond while not actually being inside the animatronic? If that makes any sense. Like, does he like can he just like kind of like do it like 11 in Stranger Things, where he just like he has like telekinesis where he can just make stuff move? Is that what it is, or is there kind of gonna be like a dual thing where it's like Bond is spiritually there, but someone's in the suit? Now, the weird thing is, this completely blows the door back open for Jack Walton being Bond. It completely blows the door right back open to that being a possibility. Because Jack Walton going missing is still the number one theory of what's going on, right? So what if Jack's in Bond and Bond is controlling Jack? Now, that might be a wild theory, but that's a possibility now. I used to be so, like, convinced that Jack was not inside Bond. But what if he technically isn't, but his body is? And that's why he's missing, is because his body has been inside Bond the whole time. And to me, I don't know if I like that, but then again, it's a complete possibility now. I'm not saying that's what I think is going down, but it's actually now a possibility. And then, if we bring in the age old theory that we have on the channel, if you're an OG of the channel, you will know my theory about Bond crying. We see so many instances of Bond crying black tears. And I've said this from the start, is that why does he cry? Because we have seen Bond cover his face while killing somebody and also crying. So what if Jack Walton is still kind of like, what's the word, sentient inside Bond, but has no control over what he's doing? Therefore, when he kills Rosemary or any of the workers, he's crying on the inside of the suit saying, I don't want to do this, that sort of thing. And also, when it comes to Rosemary's death, of like luring Rosemary in, when Bond says, I know where he is, Rosie, that's not Bond lying. Bond is telling the truth and saying that, oh, he literally is here. You are looking right at your husband. You know what I mean? Like, what if that is what goes down in the Rosemary kill? Is that, oh, I know where your husband is, yes, because he's inside the blue bunny. You know what I mean? Because I know that's a very, very, very wild theory. But the fact that this is a thing blows open that possibility now. That is a possibility now. Is that if this is real, which it has to be since Ava has revealed it. You know what I mean? It now blows the door open for Jack being inside the Bond animatronic. Bond is not a suit. I'm talking about the Bond bunny animatronic. Man, what I thought was a cliche creepypasta crying in episode 1 now has a lore explanation, which makes complete and very sad sense. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of done a whole thing. Bond is a robot bunny. Yes, I know. But Billy's a robot clown and has a body inside him. Boozoo is a robot ringmaster, has something inside him. Or, like, Boozoo is a ringmaster, right? He's not a magician, is he? I've always had that question. I don't know. But anyway, but the fact of, like, this being real now, and Bond the animatronic is moving while Bond the spirit is watching on, could that mean Jack Walton's in Bond? Could that mean Jack Walton is inside the Bond animatronic? And that's why he's been missing so long? Is that the fact he got killed and he's been in Bond the whole time? And the whole theory of Jack being Bond is technically right, but also technically wrong in the fact that Jack has no control? You know, that sort of way? To me, that, like, it's not necessarily, like, what I think, but it's a possibility. Do you know what I mean? It actually is a possibility now. You know what I mean? Like, it's an actual possibility now that Jack could be inside Bond. That's what I'm saying. Like, Bond is not, like, Bond is controlling Jack. Like, is that the most possible theory right now? With this, it has to be, right? It has to be. There's a possibility right now that we have all just solved who's Bond, or who is inside Bond animatronic. There is a very big possibility. You know what I mean? There's a big possibility now. I mean, I don't know. Jack could be stuffed inside the animatronic. Remember, there was a Bond suit used when Bond's was open. I mean, yes, but like all the suits were normal until Banny was killed, or until Banny was stuffed with Susan. I mean, it's a very like wild theory, I know, and I don't necessarily believe it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just theorizing off the top of my head of what's going through my mind right now. But yeah, that's what floating clown. What I mean by this is basically Bond is still controlling the Bond animatronic, right? But like the Jack Walton's body is inside the Bond suit, and that's what he's like still sentient, because we do know that when the body goes inside the suit, there is a soul attached now, like with the whole thing with Susan and Rosemary now. So the whole thing I'm looking at it is when Bond kills somebody, um, basically, or what is it? Basically, when Bond kills someone, he like cries black tears. So my theory is, what if that's Jack crying on the inside of the suit, going, "Why am I doing this?" when he has no control over it. If that makes any sense. I don't know if I'm like wilding out with this theory. I don't know, but I don't even think I believe it myself. But it's a massive what if, right? It has to be a massive what if. You know what I mean? The weird thing is that the series led you to believe Jack was possessing Bond. The one was four threw it out the window and basically causing whiplash. I mean, yeah, but see, the thing is, it was never confirmed that Jack couldn't be Bond. You know what I mean? I think Bond's just a possessed robot. He would still necessarily be a possessed robot even if Jack was inside the suit. They're all possessed robots. um, but I just think that this it's just a massive what if, you know what I mean? I don't know if this is said by anyone, but in the first episode of Little Bond's Neighborhood on TV, it says, "Let me out of here." Yes, thank you. That's, oh my god, that is such a good added context. Let me out of here. He doesn't know where he is. Where is Jack? You know what I'm saying? Let me out of here. What if that out of there is that he's in the suit? Let me out of the suit. Could you imagine Jack's alive in the suit? He was never killed. His body is just inside the suit. That'd be crazy. I don't think that. I'm just waffling here, but I mean, Jack's in the tapes. We know that from episode 2. He controls the tapes basically. I mean, let me just add some context to this. If I go out of that image and go back to Lacrimosa, but Jack controls the tapes. Which is crazy, but yeah. There's a photo of Jack over a drawing of Bond and Lacrimosa. Is there? Let's have a look, shall we? Lacrimosa. Where is this, by the way? I think it's a pot. Yeah, no, he's definitely dead. I was just saying, could you imagine? I was just, I let my mind run too deep. Where is this photo of Bond with Jax over or whatever? I need to find that. Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. Are you talking about this? Where is it? Here? I'm assuming you're talking about this, right? I'm assuming you're talking about like the Bond thing here and then Jack being there. I'm assuming. I would assume, right? That's why who was referring to it. Tealbird. I'm assuming that's what you're referring to. But yeah, it is mad though, because I mean, oh my god, I was so convinced Jack wasn't Bond. By the way, the last frame, someone's saying, why would this Jazz? This is what I mean basically. Jack is in the suit, but has no control over it, because let's be real here, right? Jack is dead. Jack is 100% dead, right? He's 100% dead. Because we know from Find Jack Walton that it goes all the way back to it goes all the way forward to like the 90s, and Jack is still missing. So Jack is dead. Let's be real. Jack dies in this series, surely, right? Anyway, but I'll be real, right? if they never found him, and the only animatronic that we know, like the only animatronic we know that doesn't have a body in it, as far as we know, is Bond. You know what I mean? And who's controlling Bond is it's not a plastic suit, it's made of metal and stuff. It's Bond the Spirit. Bond, because you do realize, right, when Bond reveals himself at the end of episode 4, he doesn't necessarily call him, he just goes, "My name is," and then pauses, and then goes, "Bond." He just calls himself Bond. That might not actually be his name. He just calls himself Bond. Okay, someone said the last frame or two. Then who's controlling Jack? Bond. I'm assuming you're talking about when Bond pops up at the end of Lacrimosa, right? I'm assuming. In the last frame or two, someone said a face. Which I'm assuming you're talking about Bond showing up here. I need to move my face cam. Bond looks very different here, though, I've always thought. Yeah, Randmarks made a really good point there. In Find Jack Walton, there's like a thing of like objects being possessed. I've always thought this is how the creepiest Bond has looked. I think Bond looks so creepy here because I think he looks more humanoid. I think Bond looks extremely human here rather than a rabbit. I know you can kind of see his ears here. He looks extremely human here, I think. I feel like Jack has control of some deal he made with Bond. He's always smiling, meaning power and promotion. I mean, someone said that looks like Jack. I mean, it'd be very hard to find out that, you know? So if Jack is in Bond, then who is Mr. Snow? No one has any idea who Mr. Snow is. What if we brighten that? I don't know. I don't think you can brighten it. I remember I definitely brightened that before and nothing. It was kind of the same. That was the first death as well, so it makes sense. He stutters when it comes to his name, and Bond is kind of a half baked on a Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Because he's just like, because let's say Bond the spirit is just a spirit being lost or whatever, and then just going like, oh, yeah, I'm Bond. I control Bond, so I'm Bond. You know what I mean? Because it is known, right, that in this series people forget their names. I swear that was canon, right? Is like the spirits forget their names or something like. Don't quote me on this, but was that not a thing? Is that after a while the spirit forgets who they are? Yeah, Ed and Molly. Yes, Ed and Molly. That's what it was. Ed and Molly lost their memory. We see it in episode 3. Okay, let's use some context to that. In episode 3 of the Walton Files in Bunny Farm, we go up to a memorial thing, and it's Ed and Molly talking to Sophie, and they specifically say, "Although we can't remember you well." Bear in mind, I'm pretty sure Ed and Molly are around 8 or 9 years old. I know Ed is probably 8 or 9, and I think Molly is probably like 6, 7, let's say. I would imagine. And also, I'm pretty sure, I think it was Charles also on Bunny Farm says, "I don't remember my face." You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure that canonizes them not knowing who they are. So, when Bond says, "I'm Bond," is he just saying that because he just inhabits the animatronic, so he just calls himself the animatronic's name? Is that why he just calls himself Bond, and he actually in reality is somebody else? Possibly Jack. Is this like too wild to think of, or I don't know. But that's just my theory. I mean, could this open the door to Jack being Bond? I mean, this possibly could open the door again for Jack being Bond. Because, fun fact, with the Walton Files, if you watch episode 1, it is very heavily implied that at that moment in time, Jack was meant to be the villain. I'm pretty sure, right? Now, I'm pretty sure it was intended that Jack was meant to be Bond. However, to my knowledge, there was a switch of the script to make it more interesting. Now, would I be too crazy to say that since everyone had the idea that Jack was going to end up being Bond, the crew had to write a script that kind of gave away like elements of kind of closing the door to everyone saying Jack is Bond. To basically show, oh no, Jack can't be Bond. He can't be. He can never be Bond. There's no way he can. But now, with this image, they needed a way to sculpt Jack being Bond in a way that wasn't a cliche, in a way that wasn't predictable. You know what I mean? They needed a way to bring Jack being Bond back without being a too much of a cliche of a theory or a prediction. Now, I don't know if that's wild to say, but it's just a theory, of course. Again, I don't want Jack to be Bond. I really don't. I'll be honest. I don't want Jack to be Bond. To be honest, but that's the thing. I know for a fact at one point Jack was Bond. It was a fact that when episode 1 was released, I'm pretty sure it came out that the script had Jack being Bond in that moment. Until I'm assuming the popularity went crazy. Well, obviously the popularity did go crazy, and they needed to like some obviously make a script out of it. So, I mean, there's definitely like an element of silliness to this theory for sure. I mean, every theory sounds silly unless it's proven. You know what I mean? I think that's what's really cool about theory making anyway. But it's a fact that every theory starts off stupid until elements are revealed leading towards that theory. I mean, look how Dream Theory was with FNAF. Um, in Martin Wall's original Welcome to Bond's Burgers game, Jack was going to fill a William Afton role. Well, there you go. I say Felix is Bond for the funny of it. By all accounts, there's like 2 points of interest I could deem Felix as Bond, but the rest really dispute. I cannot see Felix being Bond. Felix is too cowardly. That I'm no, I'm pretty sure that's the point of people saying Felix is Bond is because Bond covers his face when he does it, and like Felix is meant to be cowardly, so he's like trying to not look at what he's doing, so he's like he can't see it. That sort of thing. I'm pretty sure that's the theory running for Felix being Bond. I think. Don't quote me on that though. To be honest, I think Bond was always meant to be someone from the start. I don't think so. I think from episode 1 it was meant to be Jack. I don't know if it changed from then on though. I feel like Martin would make it more difficult to figure out. I don't think he'd introduce a new character just to reveal it was Jack all along. I don't think so either, but it would make it way more interesting and way more of a gut punch if all along you find out it was Jack being controlled by someone else without his free will. I think it'd be a heartbreaking way to reveal it. That Bond forced Jack to kill his wife and then go after his eldest. And if you're wondering why I say that, is because it came out on findjackwalton.com. There's a conversation after Bunny Farm ends with Sophie and Jenny, and Sophie was like, "No, Dad always loved us. He was always like really loving." So how heartbreaking would it be, and how much of a gut punch would it be to find out that Bond was making Jack go after his own family as like some sort of sick trick? I don't know. The reason I see Jack as Bond and still kills his family and friends is what we knew for a while. Bond wants the family back together, and Jack was meant to be angry, so probably snapped and just. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. In the Walton, hey Rick, how you doing? In the Walton Falls Unlisted video, Lucky You, it says that I made them beautiful. I don't know how. I didn't even mean to. Could that be Jack realizing this wasn't his doing? Yeah, that's another great point. Is that he isn't conscious when this is all going down. He isn't aware of what's actually going down when Bond is actually in control. That's a really good theory, I think, to be honest. I like that theory a lot. Um, I feel like Jack is Bond. For what where we would be really interesting already because of how Jack will go from seemingly regular guy to some psychopathic deranged killer. Again, we know Jack has anger issues. It's very much present in episode 4 when he's banging on Felix's door, of course. Again, this is going to be such a crazy theory, though. This is a crazy theory. I will be posting a theory video on this probably tomorrow night because I feel like I feel like this is very much worthy of a theory. But I mean, the whole mystery with Jack Walton Do you know what I mean? There is just so much of a hole in the story, and we're not even hitting the tip of the iceberg with the Walton Falls yet. We still have episode 5 and 6 to just flesh out the story we already know of, and then episode 7, 8, and 9 reveal kind of further on what's up with Bond. We probably won't find out our answer to this theory until maybe 2 years' time. Think about that for a sec. The theory we are making right now, we probably won't know the answer to for another year or 2 years. That's crazy. I remember in episode 6 described as a breaking point for one of the characters. That could be Jack, possibly. In my theory, Felix had died in the car accident, but Felix made a pact with Bond to return to life in exchange for the lives of his workers. I mean, I've definitely seen that theory for sure. I remember I made a theory about 32 Manitos. The 32 Manitos crash out. Hashtag it. Basically, I remember saying that, like, when that comes to fruition, like, in 32 Manitos, there's, like, a ritual going on, and it brings back an evil demon. That sort of thing. Imagine if Jack is completely separated from Bond in almost every way and died by desperately trying to find his kids, which I don't think would happen. Yeah, it'd be heartbreaking, to be fair. Don't think Felix is Bond, but I think Felix is Shadow Man. 100% he is Shadow Man. Bond could be possessed by Jack and Bond together the same way Rocket is possessed by Ed and Molly. It was already established. Yeah, exactly. Like, it is established. They can inhabit two bodies. Year or two at the not at the earliest for sure. Yeah. Are you gonna go over the Minecraft images of Bond's Burgers that Sora posted? Not right now because I've seen them. I've seen those images. I'm also the only person, I think, to know how the layout of the Walton house looks. I have seen the Walton house. I know what it looks like. I know what's in the Walton house. So 32 Minitos is not canon. I'm well aware of that. Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean nothing in that video has no nods to future episodes, because the mysterious house had the car crash in the background, and that's the main plot of the entire series. I'm just saying. So it's a possibility. Obviously, don't look too much into it. It's not going to solve the Walton Files, but you know, could it be something lame like Bond, the Spirit, and Jack are both possessing the Bond amateur? I mean, why do Susan and Brian point out Braun's left arm being messed up? I don't know. Possibly. It's on Twitter. Yeah, that is true, Pietro. It is true. Fives are going to delve a lot in the Walton family after the... Yeah, no, it will. It will. I mean, it will definitely have some elements of it. What's going to happen to Jenny and Sophie? Oh yeah, I read the Walton Falls script. They all die. I don't know. I have no idea, dude. Let me think. Do you think Brian will return? Not in episode 5. I think we'll definitely see a revamped version of his kill. My most recent video, if you go watch it, it's my whole theory about how Brian comes back. He's gonna get a revamped kill, isn't he? He 100%. There's no way we get a teaser of Bond picking up his ID card for no reason. There's no way they animated that for no reason, just for a teaser. We are definitely at some point in the series getting a Brian Stell's death in the Walton Falls 4 style. It's going to happen. And if you don't know what happens to Brian, prepare yourself. Because it has been revealed what actually happens to Brian, and it's been revealed what happens to Ashley. So, if you haven't watched them videos, they're on my channel. That's all I'm going to say. Definitely go watch them. I think Jack is the one that hates Brian because of the Sophie thing, so he killed him. I don't know. That's vague. It's fairly vague. You never know, though. What do you think is going to happen to Charles? I had a video on that, and he's definitely going to put up a fight to Bond anyway. And then everyone dies at the end. Patrick's like, yeah, dub. Episode 7, I'd bet. Episode 7 for Brian? Yeah, it would make sense. It would make sense. Something had to happen to Brian. I mean, he couldn't have been left out there. Bond is an obsession with making victims beautiful. I'd say, I'm pretty sure episode 2 is Shaw going through K9, right? K9. So, my guess is that when Shaw goes around K9, there's 3 back rooms. Shaw says, like, for animatronic storage, for, like, supplies, and then the third room is to hide. I reckon Brian is in that room. I reckon Brian is in that third room. That's where Brian's body is hidden. I reckon. Um, Sophie Walton will die in episode 90. I don't know, dude. Martin did say in a Q&A he wants to touch back on Brian's death. Yeah, no, I'd say Brian's death is probably been animated. I'd say we're getting another one. We're getting 5 and 6 a week apart. No, that's not happening. That's not happening. I can assure you, I don't think that's happening. All I'm going to say, there's 100 people in chat right now. The charity stream. Prepare yourselves. That's all I'm gonna say. There is something. The charity. If you're not there, the charity stream, you may miss something. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm going to Walton say. Because we have some special guests joining us, of course. And there is something, to my knowledge. Now, I'm not confirming anything. Not confirming. I cannot confirm nor deny. But there is apparently something that may happen. And it will be on YouTube because I'm currently making everything right now. The thumbnail has been made by Tunatan, who is doing a series called Chad with another person in chat called Spigality. They are both working on Chad. Definitely go check that out. But basically, on Saturday, there is a possibility that something might go down when it comes to the Walton files, of course. I love your content. I thank you very much, Angel. I appreciate it. Please stop talking nonsense. See you on Saturday. Thank goodness. Thank you. Oh god, no, I wanted to do it on YouTube because I feel that like it's cool for the Waltoners of the world. But yeah, no, it's Saturday. Yeah, Saturday is definitely a date for the Walton fans to bookmark. Should I say? I think we're never gonna see Brian's. We will. There. I mean, I could definitely understand if like someone saying, "Wait, why would we? Like, why would we see Brian's death?" But basically, because what was I gonna say? Because like it makes sense because like how would that correlate? Like why would we go back to Brian? But when it comes to Brian, it's episode 5 is not coming out on Friday. No, or Saturday. No, do not expect episode 5. No, it's not episode 5. It's not. I wish it was. It's not. But when it comes to the animation teaser we got basically Bond picking up Brian's ID card. Why would they animate that? Why would they animate Brian yet again without showing it? We are going to they are definitely we are definitely gonna see Brian again, I think. That's me like saying definitely, but you know. What about another mini-sode like Spectacle? I don't know. Oh, absolutely, we should get it. We're not gonna get a Christmas special. From what I know, I don't think there's anything in the works for a Christmas special because from what I know, I don't think the crew like Boozoo's ghosts, so I don't see that happening. Oh yeah, do we know about the detective? I mean, I hope something like an episode drops. Of course, I hope that happens on Saturday. But from what I was playing Minecraft with Martin Walls the other day. Me, Martin Walls, and Coraline Heck. So me, Martin, and of course Susan Woodings. You know, we were playing Minecraft, and we were talking about the charity stream, and from what I know, like I don't know if anything's gonna come out, right? Like I don't know if anything's gonna come out. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh yeah, there's definitely gonna be a new episode. I don't know. I don't think so, but I genuinely don't know. But from what I know, there might be a teaser. I would imagine maybe a teaser. It depends on the dono goal, I'd imagine. I'm still planning out dono goals, so you never know. But basically, if you're wondering what the charity stream is even gonna be, it's Dawko's FNAF streams and charity streams, but for the Walton Falls. And that's how big I want to make this charity stream. I have both. Obviously, we have some FNAF stuff because it wouldn't be the Walton Falls without FNAF. So we will have some FNAF stuff on the stream as well. Um, but there is going to be a lot of Walton Falls. But you just never know when it comes to teasers. I don't think like I'm hoping there's something on Saturday, but I'm also scared. But I would definitely say if you like the Walton Files and you're excited for the future of the Walton Files, bookmark Saturday. The premiere will be up tonight of the charity stream. I will put up the live premiere for a week. So everyone can prepare. You can all, see what it is in your time zones because obviously my time zone is something different to a lot of people in chat. You will see everything. You'll see the info. You'll see the schedule. But you will definitely be in for some treats, I will say. There's definitely some treats on the way for y'all. Also, I did post on Twitter what you guys want to see because obviously I want some input from you guys. We will be watching the series. We'll be theorizing. We have some special guests as well. So you just never know what could go down on Saturday. You just never know what could happen if, let's say, something is reached for a goal. All of a sudden, something gets revealed. You just never know. Who knows? The special guests might pop in. You just never know. It'll be a lot of fun. Trust me, it'll be a lot of fun. What have I missed? I mean, we just talked about the new Bond teaser. Theorizing about Lacrimosa specifically, how Jack Walton may actually be Bond. You just never know. If we got a live interview, I'll be so happy. That would be cool. I mean, there's like a 3 hour gameplay footage of me playing Minecraft with Coral and Martin. So if you count that as an interview, I guess. I just see someone in chat just put no in all caps. I'm very confused. What do you think Bond's goal is for killing Susan, Charles, and Jack, etc.? That's a very good question, but I honestly just don't have an answer. Like, it's such a hard thing to answer. It's like saying, why does like William Afton do what he does? You know what I mean? God's sake, Spiegel. Spiegel, donate with the 2. Thank you so much. You did not have to do that. I'm going to refund that. I will find out how to refund these. Can't stop edging chat. I'm trying to hype up the charity stream, so I'm allowed to promote the charity stream, dude. I genuinely don't know what will happen with or why he does it. We should have FNAF in the stream compare like what's been given. I mean, I will definitely be playing FNAF VR. I really like playing FNAF VR. I have my VR ready. I'm gonna see if there's anything to do with the Walton Falls in VR as well. I will be looking. Also, for those in chat, if any of yous are horror content creators when it comes to like analog horror or like animation horror or whatever, send me your videos. I'll react to them on the charity stream. I have a section where we're going to be reacting to creations made by people in chat. So, if that's what you want to see of me reacting to some stuff, so yeah. You are not very good at this. Oh, trust me, I get that a lot. I think I'm doing just fine. Thank you very much. I appreciate it though. Let me have a look. It's working. I'm absolutely hyped. I think he's trying to rebuild his family in one. That's a really good theory, actually. Jack is trying to bring his family together, but then again, why would he kill them in the first place? That there's so many like that's the one thing. It's like old school it's like old school FNAF, where it's like, oh, is this person purple guy? But then this wouldn't make sense. It is so much like there's a lot of it like old school FNAF, and I love the Walton Falls for that. It really does remind me of old school FNAF. Theorizing about this is amazing. You should react to more Walton Falls remakes. I'd be down, yeah. It'd be definitely interesting. I know someone's making a Boozu's Ghosts 2, I think. I got tagged on Twitter a few times, and someone came into my chat talking about it. What's the new Bond teaser? Oh yeah, so for people who are late, I will show now. Here is Bond. It's in Lacrimosa. Oh, wrong thing. There we go. Boop. And Booshki. That's the new Bond teaser. But yeah, when it comes to there you go. That's the Bond teaser for anyone who hasn't seen it. Let me have a look. Yeah, but someone was saying about Boozer's Ghost 2 or something. Like, so it was mentioned in my stream, and also was mentioned on Twitter. It looks quite cool though. Have to say, whoever created it is very talented for sure. Please respond to me. I haven't seen a chat from you. Sorry. I mean, I tried to read all the chats. I haven't seen many chats though. They titled it "The Aftermath of Boozer's Ghost." I think yeah, that's what it was called, right? Right? I don't know. Um, who posted it? Which this image? it was on the Walton Falls Discord. Ava posted. I'm pretty sure. Imagine how it's gonna be after we know Bond's identity and look back on it. Oh, dude, I'm going to look so dumb when it's revealed, right? I just know because there's so many theories I've made. It's not gonna have anything to do with it. It's gonna be amazing. um, what is your theory for that scene in Bunny Farm where it seems that Bond was going crazy? That's a really good question. Sorry, not answer. I can't speak. Hi, Miss Mumbles. How you doing? Let me have a look. The scene of Bond going crazy and the Bunny Farm. Ooh, that's a great question. I'm trying to like think in my head of why he would do that. You know, it could be a whole realization thing. If we're let's use the Jack is Bond theory for like reference. So if Jack is Bond, that could be Bond going, "Oh my God, what did I do?" and then trying to beat himself up, and that's why he gets all badly wounded and stuff. I don't know. That's kind of how I'd go about it. I don't know. Sorry, but what's the whole Saturday thing about? I'm doing a Christmas charity stream basically, and on Saturday I thought was the best day. It's gonna be like a 10-hour live stream roughly. Um, also with basically I have some things planned that are obviously Walton Falls related. I have some Five Nights at Freddy's stuff related plans. Just in general, there's gonna be a lot of things that are gonna be really fun when it comes to the Walton Files. So when it comes to just in general Walton Falls stuff, it's gonna be a big charity stream. It's just for everyone to chill out, have some fun. It's also near Christmas, so you just never know. I like to imagine that Bond is trolling everyone in the canine facility. I mean, he's a ghost, so you never know. Um, let's have a look. It might be Jack and Bond possessing the animatronic because in the backstage picture, Jack is seen but not placed in the center of a cartoonish Bond. Yeah, that we mentioned that earlier in Lacrimosa. There's a photo of Jack on like the painting of Bond, right? Who else would be freaked out as two ghosts? Yeah, that'd be true. If it was two red ghosts, I'd be probably scared enough, you know. Um, let's have a look. I've heard someone say that Jack and Bond are possessing the animatronic etymology. That would be really cool. Possibly, yes. I don't know though. Objective: gather them all in one place before Saturday. It sounds like Pizza Sim, right? It sounds like Pizza Sim. Um, you just never know though. I'm just hoping Saturday is a lot of fun. It should be a lot of fun. I will have to consume a lot of caffeine. I have exams building up to this though. I've what 5 more exams. I've two exams tomorrow, two exams on Tuesday, and then one exam on Wednesday. Then I'm off. Exams are not fun, chat. Yeah. So we have absolutely no idea how Jack Walton died, but I have a feeling episode 5 won't tell us. It's too early. I'm pretty sure if you watch the interviews, I think it's actually stated we won't find out about Jack at all for like a little while. I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm just making a guess off the top of my head. You know what I mean? Exams are scary. It is what it is, dude. But yeah, no. I mean, it'll be definitely interesting to say the least. I mean, we'll see what happens. It'll be fun. It's gonna be absolutely scary in a way where it comes to like the charity streams. And I have a lot of pressure on myself. I want to have a lot of fun on it. Let me have a look. I'm such a Walton Files snob. It's unbelievable. Whenever you and Jamie L post, I cry once I showed my mom the Walton Files. Couldn't stop it. That's so cool though. Like you're passionate about something. That's awesome. I mean, like everyone's passionate about something. I mean, personally, I don't really like FNAF. I mean, I don't know if you could tell. I really don't really like FNAF. I mean, I really don't know if you could tell. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, I'm joking, but like I'm really passionate about FNAF and Walton Falls, so and horror in general. So I mean, I'm the exact same. So don't worry. Bunny Farm tape isn't haunted. It's the game. I mean, we see the game through the tape, though. I'm pretty sure. I think that's how it works. I don't know. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired. I think Bond's gone insane for being in Wonderland for too long. I mean, maybe, but then again, he could just be like crazy in general. You just never know. You're the Walton Falls Dawko. That is the best compliment I've ever gotten. Ava told me that in my interview, and I think I nearly cried. Probably the best like compliment ever. Being compared to Dawko is like the best. I love that dude's content like so much. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's just gonna be so cool. Like I think that's so cool. I work really hard on I mean I work really hard on videos and theories and stuff, so I appreciate all the support. It really does mean a lot. If it wasn't for FNAF, I probably wouldn't be into the Walton Falls. I mean, if it wasn't for FNAF, the Walton Falls probably wouldn't exist. You know what I mean? So, oh my god, you are. I'm what? What am I? The mimic. Yes, I have impulsive thoughts about the mimic. I don't actually really like the mimic. I don't know if that's a popular opinion or not. I don't like the mimic in FNAF, but anyway. Is that an unpopular opinion? I don't know. What the hell happened to Billy anyway? We need more silly Billy Walton Falls content. Billy, I don't think Billy is gonna come into it until like Ashley gets explained. And that's like real okay project. So God only knows when Ashley and stuff come into it in like this new style. I don't even know. The Dark of the Waffles. I mean, I appreciate that, but I mean, hey, I'm just trying to be like my own thing. And like that Miles Morales meme where it's like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. I love that movie, by the way. Yeah, I'm a massive nerd. I know, right? It's amazing. But y'all haven't seen me with glasses, so if you think, yeah, I mean, hey, it checks out. But did I see the Return the Pumpkin Rabbit? Of course I did, dude. It looks awesome. It's so freaking cool. It's so cool. Um, uh, the mid mic. Oh my god, that's amazing. Hey, horror dude, I have a question. I was wondering if you could check out the two analog horrors you might like. It depends what they are. I'm not doing any reactions tonight. Because I'm ending stream in a few minutes because I just came on to talk about the new teasers. Hidden Fun and I think I've seen Hidden Fun. That rings a bell. I might have seen that before. I don't know. I think I might have. That rings a bell. But then again, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, no, for real. Like I'm just really excited to see the charity stream go down. I mean, I'm going to post the. I will post the. And you see those white things. It's my earphones, dude. They're my earphones. Of course, they're little white things leaking out of my ears. um, but yeah, no. I'm gonna post the premiere for the stream tonight. I'll make sure everything gets sorted. I have a charity that I've picked out. It means a lot to me personally, so I'm very excited to see how it goes down. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm very excited. I'm very, 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 very excited. The charity is an amazing charity. I mean, I've done a charity stream for this charity in the past, and they're awesome. So I think it's only right. Plus, it's Christmas, so I'm really excited for Christmas. That's gonna be a lot of fun. But of course, thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna slowly end stream right now. I really do appreciate everyone who has tuned in tonight. It does mean a lot to me, so I appreciate everyone who has tuned in. I'd love to see like everyone's I'd love to see everyone's like opinions on this new teaser. I mean, I think it's something very, very interesting. It's just very cool to see like all these little things come together. So I'm really hoping to see and excited to see what you guys think of the teaser. I mean, it's not really a teaser; it's kind of like a confirmation, if anything. But I definitely think it's gonna be really, really cool. But I really appreciate everyone has tuned in tonight. I mean, it does mean a lot to me. The support means a lot more than y'all can imagine. So, but then again, about Saturday, the thing will be posted tonight. Everything will be posted. When it comes to like time frame and stuff like that, so do have a look. But we're gonna be ending stream now. So if you do have any questions, let me know just before I end up. But thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate everyone who has tuned in. It does mean the most. And I see a lot of people saying like recommending analog horror, so I do appreciate that. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all had the most amazing day, and I hope you all enjoyed the stream as well. So I will see yous. I probably will see yous either in the next video, which will be posted tomorrow night. You'll see me from past Cal, but you will see me live on Saturday, next Saturday, for the charity stream, the Walton Christmas charity stream, which I'm very, very excited about. But yeah, I appreciate everyone tuning in. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next one, of course. Stay safe and peace.
A place where violets grow and blue moonlit waters flow. I'll live and share in the glow forever with you. My heart will find tenderness with you to love and caress. I'll find complete happiness forever with you. Underneath the starlit heaven, in a garden of roses with you, all my thoughts and all my dreams, dear, love will keep them and make them come true. A cottage covered with vines, and you to make it divine, I'll call it heaven of mine, forever with you.